Inshallah. So Ed, we have three more things. So he's rephrased his question. I want to understand how God is creator before beginning, how God is creating creations before beginning. So what do you think?
Well, before the beginning of time, if that's what you mean, and that's how I see it. I agree with Ghazali. Time is, a dimension of creation. And God created time with the cosmos. Time's not something that exists independently and by which God would be measured, right? So before creation, before the beginning, there's no time before the beginning. So when we say, before the beginning, we just really mean God's ontological independence of the cosmos.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So God's not creating anything before creation because that's a contradiction. But He's not sitting around for a long time, right? Not doing anything, right? No, it's just that God's ontologically independent from the cosmos, from creation, and creation is a finite entity, right, with spatial and temporal dimension, right?
Yeah.
Which actually changes it related to now the occasionalism, because what I should say about occasionalism is that people think of occasionalism like it's kind of, I don't like the term because occasion is this essentially temporal term. So you can think that if you think that time is kind of independent and absolute, right, and that God has a temporal relation to things, then you would think that when a certain situation sort of arises, like the example is when the fire touches the cotton, then God creates the burning in the cotton, right? And then when something else happens, then He creates this other thing. So you have this like list of series of things. God is watching as everything unfolds, and He's quickly, putting everything in place. No, because the whole creation is one act, right? That's how I see it. The whole cosmos is one act, and that act is an ordered act, right? God is timeless and eternal and independent of time. So when we think of occasionalism, I don't think, that's why I really don't know if I like the word occasionalism. Yeah. Ladin Yaqub wrote something in that book there about occasionalism, and he made the distinction, which I disagree with for this reason, but this distinction was between the idea of a pre-established harmony and occasionalism. And the whole distinction was just that. The idea was that one idea was that God sort of before, in the beginning sort of establishes the order of creation, sets it all up in its order. Yeah. And occasionalism is the idea that God, creates each thing at that moment that it comes to be. But I think both of these are really mistaken, at least in the sense that because both of them are, the whole issue between the two is assigning the temporal relation, right? Did God set it all up in the beginning, or does He continually, at each moment set things up? Well, neither, because He's not in any kind of temporal relation with anything.
Yeah.
Right? He's completely timeless. So so one of the things that you can really do is you can avoid a lot of problems and solve a lot of problems. Not all the problems, but you can solve a lot of the problems that arise in your mind about thinking about the relationship from God to the world by remembering that God's timeless. So a lot of the disputes or these differences that have to do with sort of establishing a kind of temporal relationship between God and the world are just sort of pseudo problems, and you can throw it.
Good answer. Here's another one by Muhammad Hanif.